Hi everybody, in this bonus video, or the appendix I should say, which is sort of sharing with you a bit more about understanding LeadsHook and how the calculations have been done, so how the decision tree was created, more the technical stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So just cross over to LeadsHook, and as you can see on the final node here, we're displaying all these values of the totals of what's happening. So that's I've accessed that through in the custom fields section, which is basically admin custom fields, and open that up. So I've got that right over here. These are answer custom fields, a specific type of custom fields that we've got. Just a classification we use internally to make it easier to manage your custom fields, because LeadsHook allows you to have unlimited custom fields. So that's one way to manage it easily. Right, so if you have a look here, stand with is a radio button. And in that radio button, we've got two answers over here. So we'll be getting Trump and Democrats. So that's how that's been set up. Go ahead and cancel that. Next thing is the stand vote, which is basically all it is just a number custom field with 0. Next one I'll show you is the stand vote for Democrats, which is exactly the replication of that, which is just a number custom field, and it's starting from 0. And then lastly, the Trump vote, which is going to be the same thing, which is a number field. Now, what's happening is that LeadsHook has got a special capability which allows you to add across everybody who's gone through your decision tree. So how is that happening? Well, I'm going to share that with you, which is going to do it's a calculated field. Go over here, continue, the type is calculated. You select the results, it goes on, and what it does, it adds these special underscore part to this. All that's doing is just creating, in technical term, an array that allows you to total across everybody who's gone through a decision tree. So all we're doing is we're summing up the value of everyone who passes through a decision tree. Now, how is that happening? Where's the number coming from? What are they summing up? Well, that's happening over here. So after someone submits the name and email, it passes through this decision node, which is a logic node, and all that's happening is just one thing. We're just incrementing that field. We're adding a 1 to it. So every lead ends up with a 1. Then what this field is doing is summing it up. So if 10 people have gone through the decision tree, then they'll all get 1, and then we're summing the 1, so therefore 10. We're doing exactly the same thing with the next one, which is, and then so after they pass through this node, which no one sees, it's just doing a simple increment by 1. They're going to go through over here, and we've got a decision node that tests to see if the answer was Democrat. If it's Democrat, add 1 to this field, which is stand vote underscore Democrats, and that's the same thing that's happening on the Trump side, which is if they've picked Trump as their answer, so they're a Trump supporter, then they'll get a 1 here as well. Now, similarly, we're doing exactly the same thing. We've got the stand with Trump underscore total field, which is a calculated field. It's on for all results, and it's calculating everybody who voted for Trump. So what's happening here is as someone comes down, let's say, for example, if I'm the 10th person and 5 have already gone and voted for, let's say, a Democrat, and you've voted for Trump, then it's going to total 1. So that's going to be a 10th vote for total number of votes. So come through here and it's going to look at the answer, and if you voted for Trump, it's going to plus 1 to the Trump side. So 5 Trump, 5 Democrats. Or it's the other way around. If you've gone Democrat, then it's going to be plus 1 for Democrats, which is 6, and the Trump voters would remain at 4. Right. So then that way, that's what happens. And then similarly, then you bring the leads up here to move them through to the distribution part. And that's all that's happening inside the decision tree, just to give you a brief understanding of how the calculations are happening. Quite simple, really not much to it, except we're using a little bit of the advanced capability of inside LeadsHook to do the summation or the incrementing with each specific person. You can obviously go ahead and add your percentages. So in this case, we don't have a field here for percentage. So let's say, for example, if I want to calculate the percentage of people who are Democrat voters, then I would could just go ahead and clone. No, I won't clone this actually. I'll go ahead and go add, and I'll go to calculated, and I'll go percentage underscore Democrats. And I'm going to put stand in front so it's just easy to sort. And stand with Democrats, percentage of total. So here we have our fields. I'm just going to put stand, and we're going to do stand with Trump total divide by the stand total. Okay, so that's the Democrats divided by the total number of voters, or total number of people who've gone through this poll, and that will give you your percentage with Trump. I'm just go ahead and save this, and we're gonna just clone this, and I'm gonna call this stand percentage Trump, and stand with Trump in the percentage of total, clone it, and that's this one here. Obviously the formula is wrong, so we're going to go here and edit, come here, remove this, and put stand right here, so that way it filters it for us. Go to total Trump, and there you go, total Trump divide by total votes, and go ahead and save that. And that gives you your total Trump voters and your total percentage of Democrats. Right, now that completes the completion of the video. Watch the next one where we do our testing, which is going to be Appendix 2, which is testing. All right, so I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video where we go ahead and test the whole thing and we can start seeing the numbers. Cheers, thank you, and bye for now.